Yizzo, 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 my peoples, my Niji. What up, baby? Hope you have an amazing day on purpose so far. You know your boy definitely is. Back with another one. Had to hit you back to back today, baby, because I'm feeling that great today. Check out the message. Yeah, that's a true one right there. That's a very true one right there. Until you change your thinking, you'll continuously recycle your same experiences. Okay? Gotta change the way we're thinking, my people, especially if things aren't going right for you. And even if they are going right for you, you gotta still be willing to have an open mind to be able to accept different information to see how you can improve yourself. Right? It's not that, listen, you don't know everything. Nobody does. You can learn something new, which can help you grow. But if you're stuck in a rut and you continuously going through the same problems over and over, if you notice your life is constantly going to the same place, like, why does this keep happening to me? You need to change your thought process, okay? Change the way you're thinking about a situation, all right? Change the way you're responding to a situation. Make some type of change to get some type of change. Okay, I believe, was it Einstein or something? They said, like, repeating the same thing over and over and expecting a different outcome is insanity. Like, how much more insane do you want to be? You want to continuously do the same thing but expect something different? You have to be more open-minded. You have to be willing to listen with an open and clear mind. A lot of times you talk to people and you can already see they're just waiting to tell you what they're thinking about versus listening and absorbing the message that you're giving them. Right? Like, if you're talking to somebody and they respond immediately, they didn't think about anything you said. They didn't take any time to process what you said to them. And that's just a lot of people right now. My daughter is playing with my hat, my joint all loose. Hold up. But that's just a lot of people. And I had to get to this point too. Where I had to understand that, like, everything I thought I knew, I don't know. Somebody made me believe it. Somebody taught it to me. I hadn't experienced it for myself. I hadn't done any research for it on myself. So, like, I was just basically closed-minded to what has been passed down to me and not being open-minded. And I was stuck in these places where I'm wondering, like, why is this constantly happening? Not any longer. I understand. I know nothing, and I'm okay with that. I'm learning a lot right now. I'm still learning. Okay? What I know is nothing compared to what I'm about to continuously learn. Okay, like, I've learned so much about American history in the past 2 to 3 years. Matter of fact, let me take that back. I've learned about so much about American history in the past year. Shout out to Kura Mayo. If you guys have not tapped in to my man Kura Mayo's YouTube page, also Dane Calloway, he's one of the first guys who got me thinking about American history. So I appreciate those guys. Salute to them. Check out their YouTube page once again. Dane Calloway, D-A-N-E, Calloway. All right, check him out. And then Kura Mayo, K-U-R-I-M-E-O, possibly. Kura Mayo. Awesome content, guys. Awesome content. But I had to get out of my own head of what had been jammed into my head by the school systems to understand that a lot of the stuff that I thought I knew, I didn't know. Sorry for that background noise. I'm going to deal with that. Yeah, my bad, my people. I had a little jet engine about to take off in my gym, aka the heater went on. But yeah, man, y'all get what I'm saying? So, like, you got to be open-minded. You got to be willing to change something about what's going on in your life so you can have a different experience. And that's what life's all about, experiences. Excuse me. If you're not out here maximizing your experiences in life, you're not living. Okay? You're just kind of going through the motions just being a part of the matrix. And like, that's not what you want to be. You want to be able to control the matrix, baby. Young Neo right here. I see the matrix. I'm watching this thing. I see some of y'all walking in codes and numbers right now. Letters and numbers. That's how I see some of y'all, because y'all just so programmed into what your mind, your thought, and things like that. You're not able to just come away from all the stuff that they done jammed in your head in the matrix. Okay? And that's not a shot at nobody. I was in the matrix. I just had to realize that I was in the matrix. And once I realized I was living in the matrix, what's the matrix? Let me give you an example. All right? I was out bowling. A husband and a wife. These are grandparents now. We're not talking about young people. These are grandparents. The Giants game was on one TV and the Cowboys game was on the other. And they were like, oh, this is great. We can both watch the game at the same time. I'm like, yeah, right? And then the lady says, listen, this is the matrix, okay? This is the matrix. Listen. She says, when we're at home, we have to watch the game in separate rooms because we argue with each other over the teams. So wait a minute. You're arguing with your lifelong partner over a team in a game. A team who does not have any care about you. When they win the division, do they mail you a t-shirt? I don't think so. When they win the Super Bowl, do you get a replica ring? I don't think so. Do they even shout your name out? I don't think so. Okay? So you're going to let a game and a team influence the energy in your household. That is the matrix, my people. Okay? You're just too in tune with things you have no business being that in tune with. Like, I was playing Hoops Friday. Saw a guy sitting down watching the game. I'm like, yo, who's playing? He's like, yo, you don't even know that your team's on right now? I don't care to that magnitude. Like, it's cool. If the Bucks win the game, great. Okay? I'm not going to be upset that they won. I'm not going to be too overly joyed if they win again. Now, back when I was in the Matrix, I was definitely hyped when they won the Super Bowl and things like that. But like, as a person who's not in the Matrix now, I understand it's entertainment. It's entertainment. If you look up the definition of entertain, you'll find out why that's not the greatest thing. Okay, actually, you know what? I'm going to put it up right now. Check it out. All right, so after seeing that, are you being entertained? Are you being entertained too much? All right, so just want y'all to think about some things, man. I don't really mean to get on here and get too long-winded, but sometimes like the energy just take me to certain places and then like I just go. But the main message is stop doing the same thing and expecting something different to happen. Please be able to unlearn some things, be able to relearn some things, be able to, for the first time, learn something. Okay, and then be able to have a different experience about it. Please, like, that's life. You're supposed to be out here and experiencing things, enjoying yourself, and living to the fullest. Okay, don't let the Matrix control your life. All right, I'll give you one more example of the Matrix before I bounce. All right, the Matrix. Peep it right here. Some people believe that they're smarter than me because I went to a state school and they went to an Ivy League school. That's the Matrix. Okay? Education is education. Why would it be any different? You're telling me they have better information at Ivy League schools than they do at another school? Okay? If that's truly the case, then school systems should be punished, because they're not saying, hey, this school has lower education and this school has greater education. Like, that's, no, they're telling you this is the next level of education. Once you come out of high school, you go to college, and like, you should be learning more than you learned in high school based on the ability to process and grasp concepts of things. I understand that. But you're going to tell me that a person who's in Ivy League is smarter than a person who went to a community college or a D2 school? You don't know anybody's situation. That's the Matrix. And we give credit to that, like, oh, this person, he went to Ivy League. The Matrix, my people. So I'm a bounce. I went off, and it's okay. You know why? Because it was necessary, and I had to. All right? Have an amazing day on purpose. Remember, treat yourself special. Treat yourself like you're important. Know that you're worth this type of energy. Stop doing the same thing over and over, expecting different things to come from it. You can do it. I believe in you. You believe in you now. And let's make this work. And as always, my people, I love y'all, and Hawaii.